Baseball. It's the rubber match of a 3-game set here in Dodger Stadium between the St. Louis Cardinals and Los Angeles Dodgers. Roki Sasaki on the mound today for the Dodgers. The Cardinals go for the veteran Sonny Gray. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to Cardinal Baseball here on Let's Talk Sports. I'm Josh Wright, doing the play-by-play. There's some of the news going around the league, the Dodgers farm report, all that type of stuff. But got a great game coming your way. Dodgers and Cardinals. Cardinals wrapping up a 6-game road trip in Southern California. They're in San Diego over the weekend, and now they're in L.A. for 3 games before coming back home and hosting the Chicago Cubs this weekend. Roki Sasaki on the mound, 22 starts, 10-5, 130 innings pitched, 115 strikeouts, a 1.35 whip to go along with it. Here's Johan Rojas. Yes, we do have the quick counts on for today. Usually I like to have them on for whenever I do the Cardinal franchise games, just because it goes by a little bit quicker. But Rojas beating out an infield single. Runner at first for St. Louis. Here's Lars Nootbaar. 66 RBI is a career high. A lot of Cardinals players, they're dealing with career highs this year. There's outside ball 2-2. Dodgers 70-44. They sit on top of the National League West, while the Cardinals sit in on the top of the National League Central. I know in real life that's the complete opposite for the Cardinals. They're in 4th place right now, but in real life. But the franchise, they're the best in baseball. Grounder to second. Throw to first in time, and that's out. Number 1, here's the rest of the Redbird lineup. We had Rojas and Nootbaar, and then we got Wilson Contreras batting 3rd at first, then Jordan Walker hitting cleanup. He's the DH. Nolan Arenado, Alec Burleson, Mason Wynn, Ezekiel Duran, and Herrera, all in that order. Here's Wilson Contreras, 3-time All-Star, was not an All-Star in this franchise. There were only 2 All-Stars for the Cardinals, and none of them were position players. There are 2 relievers, Ryan Helsley and Anthony Banda. Anthony Banda, who was a waiver claim at the beginning of the season. The Dodgers put him on waivers. We picked him up, and he's been a lights-out reliever for us, as you guys know. There's a fly ball to center. And Rojas will stay put at second as Boniak makes the catch. 2 outs now. Here's Jordan Walker hitting .274 this year. There's strike 1 and 2. Rojas, the runner at second. 1-2 pitch from Sasaki. There's a high fly ball into left. Makes a catch, and we go to the bottom half of the inning. Cardinals get a base hit, but that's pretty much it. Dodgers coming to bat against Sonny Gray when we return. There's Sonny Gray on the mound for St. Louis, 10-3 this year, 23 starts. 134 innings pitched, 3.08 ERA. He has back-to-back 6-inning starts versus the San Diego Padres, one at Busch, the other at Petco Park in San Diego. Here is Freddie Freeman. Hey, Braven, how you doing today, good sir? We're having a nice Thursday evening. Count is full to Freddie Freeman. Cardinals 98-17, which means, depending on if they get the win here today, the next time you see the Cardinals franchise, they'll be going for win number 100. Count is full to Freddie Freeman. Having tacos tonight for supper, or for dinner. There's a curveball, strike 3 call. We laid out some beef. We'll have that alongside some, like, obviously the typical taco stuff. You got the cheese, lettuce, tomato slices, or diced up tomatoes. Wherever you guys put in your guys' tacos, burritos. Here's Kim hitting 210. Go Cardinals. Yes, go Cardinals. They stink in real life, but they're doing great in real life. Here's a 1-2 to Kim. That's fouled away. Want to check something real quick on Baseball Reference.
That's ball 2.
That's a pie.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Because there's 2 Ha-Seong Kim. So this Ha-Seong Kim plays second base, center field, shortstop.
The count's full.
So they got him from Korea, I believe, right? Yeah, South Korea. I was confused because there's another Ha-Seong Kim who played with the Padres. I think this year he's with the Rays, but yeah, it's kind of confusing. Ball 4 to Kim, and Ohtani comes up, hitting 307. Having himself a wonderful season, and not just real life, but in franchise also. And a strikeout for Sonny Gray. Ohtani becomes strikeout victim number 2. For Sonny Gray, here is Max Muncy hitting 205. Runner at first, 2 outs. There's a strike, 1 and 2 on the cutter. Sonny Gray is known for that nasty cutter. He's a cutter specialist. Here's a 1-2. Fouled away.
Ball.
2-2. 2-2 pitch from Sonny Gray. Muncy hits 1 out to right. Burleson will track it down, put it away. For round number 3. First inning is finished here at Dodger Stadium. We go to the second. No score. I'll be right back. Second inning here in Dodger Stadium. I apologize. I had to get up and do something real quick. Nolan Arenado, 10-time Gold Glove Award winner for those gosh darn St. Louis Cardinals. By the way, the count's 1-2. One, two, the count to Arenado, hitting .306 on the season. There's a high fly ball to the left. The batting average is going to go up a little bit. It's gone. Arenado puts the Cardinals on the board, 1-0 St. Louis here in the second inning. A nice home run for Nolan Arenado. Been a while since we've seen him hit one of those. 1-0 Cardinals. Here's Alec Burleson. You know, the Cardinals just took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers in real life. So it would be cool to see them do that again. I think they won the series versus the Dodgers. I think they took 2 out of 3 in real life in St. Louis and 2 out of 3 in Los Angeles. Fly ball to center. Moniak will make the catch, and that is out number 1. Here's Mason Wynn, hitting .236, 693 OPS, 23 home runs. 23 home runs, 15 home runs, excuse me. Fouled off, the count is 1-2. 15 home runs and 38 RBIs on the year, alongside 7 stolen bases. Here's a 1-2. Fouled away. They'll go behind the Cardinal dugout. But yeah, looking at the Cardinals schedule, we'll be at home for quite a while for all next week. Got a 3-game set versus the Cubs this coming weekend, and then we got the Dodgers, or not the, well, we're playing the Dodgers right now, but we got the Cubs, then we got the Rockies coming to town, and then next weekend from August 15th to the 17th, we'll have a 3-game set against the New York Yankees.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Here's a 2-1 to Duran. There's a fastball, 2-2. Duran hitting .290. Duran strikes out, and we go to the bottom of the inning. Nolan Arenado, solo homer out to left field. Makes it 1-0 St. Louis.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith, not the one who punched Chris Rock at the Oscars, and not the relief pitcher who won 3 World Series in a row with 3 different teams. No, it's the Dodgers catcher Will Smith. He walks on a full count to lead off the inning. Here's Mickey Moniak, former first-round pick by the Phillies in 2016. He's kind of hasn't really panned out in the big leagues, it seems like. There's a pop-up.
Batting 7, shortstop Tommy Edman.
One away, here's former Cardinal Tommy Edman. 2021 Gold Glove Award winner. Yeah, he won that in St. Louis. Thank you very much. Was a part of that 3-team trade that happened last year between the Cardinals, Dodgers, and White Sox. Dodgers get Tommy Edman and I believe Michael Kopech from both Cardinals and White Sox. The White Sox got Miguel Vargas and a handful of prospects from the Dodgers. And then the Cardinals got both Tommy Pham and Eric Fetty from the White Sox. Miguel Vargas, he's been okay, I feel like, with the White Sox. Tommy Edman, he was hurt at the time, so the trade it made sense at the time. And the Cardinals needed pitching, like they do every offseason, or every trade deadline. There's a pop-up to Edman's former catcher, or former teammate, Ivan Herrera. They'll bring in James Outman. And then, of course, Tommy Edman had a great postseason. He had a good first month of this season, and then he's kind of cooled off. And then Tommy Pham, he's played for like a dozen teams, like a million teams. Surprised he wasn't traded this year at the deadline, because he always is. Here's a 1-2 to James Outman. There's a strikeout, and we go to the third. Yes, the third inning here in Dodger Stadium. Don't go anywhere. More Cardinal baseball coming your way. 1-0 Birds. 1-0 Birds? Okay, this is a Cardinals game, not an Eagles game. Series recap so far. Dodgers take game 1, 5-1. And then the Redbirds held on for a game 2 victory. 4-3 was the final score, and they're currently leading in the third game as we go into the third inning of game 3. Ivan Herrera leads off. It's a high fly ball to right. Making the catch is Outman. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan.
Lovely afternoon here in Dodger Stadium, like always. Multitasking, streaming, calling a game, and eating dinner all at once. Not bad. Two. 2-2 pitch, a fly ball into left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and Rojas is now 2 for 2. Here's Lars Nootbaar.
One ball, 2 strikes.
One and two, the count. Anyone watching any good movies lately? Runner's gone, throw down by Will Smith. Is in time to get him. Very risky to steal second base with 2 outs. A nice throw by Will Smith, a nice reaction. Bottom of the third coming up, 1-0 St. Louis. The Cy Young candidates. We had Zach Wheeler from the Phillies, who will easily win it with no problem. Tyler Glasnow from the Dodgers, and Sonny Gray for the Cardinals. Who do you guys think will win the Cy Young? I think in real life it'll be Zach Wheeler, and in MLB The Show it'll probably be Zach Wheeler. Andy Podges with the first Dodger hit of the ball game. A little blooper into right field.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman, struck out his last time up. And then for the American League Cy Young, it'd probably be Tariq Skubal again from Detroit. Back to Gray, 1. And got them both a double play. That rhymed. I'm a poet. And I didn't even know it.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Here's Kim once more. 1-2 count. Walked his first time up.
Ball, catch inside. Three.
Strikes out looking, and we go to the 4th inning. We were just talking about rookie or Cy Young candidates. How about the Rookie of the Year candidates? Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. And then you got a couple youngsters on the Marlins. Griffin Conine and De Los Santos. Both having okay years, but they're one with a negative 1.1 WAR. Yeah, I think I'd give it to Sasaki. Strikeout number 4 for Sasaki.
Designated hitter Jordan Walker.
One out, here's Walker. There's a grounder to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
What a nice play by, who is it, Tommy Edman at short? Yeah, it is. Tommy Edman at shortstop. 77.3 miles per hour was the throw speed. There's a nice little stat cast. Two outs now. Here's Arenado. He is the reason why it's 1-0 Cardinals.
2 strikes.
Had a solo home run back in the 2nd inning. There's a fly in my room. Hate flies.
Ball.
My buddy Ultra Sport Network is doing a Japanese game. Not too sure what he's going to do for, he usually does a Thursday night MLB The Show stream. Or not a stream, but like game of the week. Kind of like what I did with the Sunday night game of the week. Arenado strikes out. We go to the bottom of the inning. 1-0 St. Louis. Here's Ohtani. Ohtani, Max Muncy, Will Smith all due up.
Catch ball 2.
Some of you guys might notice that there's no Mookie Betts in the Dodger lineup today. He either has the night off or he's hurt. It's usually what that means. I know Mookie Betts this year in real life, he hasn't been very good this year. A lot of the Dodger lineup has been like very hot and cold. I feel like the two big bats, like the two big guys that are doing well for the Dodgers is Ohtani, obviously, and then Will Smith. But, you know, that's baseball. You know, sometimes you're going to get hot, sometimes you're going to get cold.
Nope. Ball 4.
Ohtani walks for the first time today. Walk number 3 allowed by Sonny Gray. Here's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 with a liner to right field. Muncy hitting .205 as we're in the first full week of August, halfway through the first week of August, almost done with the first week of August. Fastball, strike 3 call. Sonny Gray with 5 strikeouts on the night.
Catcher, Will Smith.
One out now. Here's Will Smith. He also worked a walk his last time up. And he's going to work a walk his second time up. 4 walks now allowed by Sonny Gray. Either this Dodgers lineup is like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Patient at the plate. They got really good plate discipline. I don't know what their hitting coach is telling them. That or Sonny Gray is just having troubles. There's a high fly ball to left. Mickey Moniak. Dodgers lead 3-1. Mickey Moniak with the biggest hit of this ball game for the Dodgers. It's a 3-run homer, and it's a 3-1 Dodger lead. Absolutely crushed to left field, 407 feet. Home run number 12 for Moniak. Here's Tommy Edman. He hits one to left field. Over the head of Nootbaar. This ball is down. Nootbaar will settle for Edman will settle for a double. That's his 7th of the year. And so the Dodgers has got a rally going on here in the 4th inning against Sonny Gray. Here's James Outman. 2-1 pitch, fouled away. 3-1 Dodgers is the score for those of you just tuning in. 3-run homer from Mickey Moniak.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Pickoff throw to first and to second, excuse me. Edman goes back safely with no trouble. Like Chip Carey, having all these spoofs.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy
Sonny Gray picks up
Pages.
another strikeout. That's out number 2. Here's Andy Pages. 1 for 1 here today. And no, I was not stuttering
2 strikes.
when I was saying that. Pages, kind of like Pedro Pages with the Cardinals. Or Pages. Strikes out to end the 4th inning. Mickey Moniak with a 3-run homer to left field makes this 3-1 Dodgers at the end of 4.
Leading off for the
Starting
Cardinals,
pitching
right
comparison
fielder,
at
Alec
the end of the
Burleson.
first 4 innings. Sonny Gray, he's allowed a 3-run homer to Mickey Moniak. Three hits, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. Sasaki, meanwhile, he allowed a Nolan Arenado home run, 3 hits, and he struck out 5 on the afternoon. Here's Alec Burleson. 3-1 Dodgers is the score as we go to the 5th inning. Burleson flew out to center his last time up. There's a strike. And it's 1-2, or 2-2.
The count is full.
Here's a 3-2 to Burleson. There's a strikeout. Number 6 for Sasaki. And now I'll bring in Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Wynn struck out his last time up. That's into right, 2 away. Two outs here is Ezekiel Duran. Duran also struck out his last time up. No shocker there. Check swing. Umpire rings him up for the second time this afternoon. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers lead the Cards 3-1.
Pitching for St. Louis.
Cardinals going to their bullpen early today, and Zach Jackson.
Zach Jackson.
First up out of the bullpen, he was on the 15-day IL for a little bit. And now he's back in action.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count to Freddie Freeman. He's been in the league for 16 years now. Holy cow. Wow, Freeman's been in the league longer than I thought. When did he get called up? 2010, I think? And then his rookie year, what it might have been 2011, right? Yeah, Freddie Freeman, damn, he's been around for a long time. He was in Atlanta for a number of years. Of course, he's been with the Dodgers since 2022. Freeman with a full count. I think Freddie Freeman, Craig Kimbrell, and Jason Hayward, they were all called up, I think, around the same time. I think so, because Kimbrell was called up in 2010. I don't know if he was the closer in 2010. But him, Freddie Freeman, Jason Hayward, they were all called up in 2010. And then 2011 was like their first, I think they're all first full seasons. Maybe, I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe if there's any Braves fans watching who grew up with Kimbrell and Freeman and Jason Hayward, let me know. Strikeout number 2 for Zach Jackson, back-to-back here in the bottom of the 5th. Jason Hayward, former Cardinal. He was, ironically, one of my favorite players growing up. I remember being super excited when the Cardinals traded for him. And then he became a free agent, signed with the Cubs, and my love for Jason Hayward kind of toned down. But Zach Jackson strikes out the side just casually. The NL Central standings and the NL West standings for you. I know the Cardinals are putting up video game numbers. 98 and 17. Hey, it's not like we're playing a video game or anything. No, you're crazy. That is right to Freeman. Seth the Chef Vids. Hey, what's going on, good sir? Go Cardinals. Yes, go Cardinals. I don't know about you, but I wish they were 98 and 17 in real life. That would have been cool as hell. This could be like the 2004 squad. 2004, the year I was born. Of course, that was the year of the MV3. Roland Pools and Edmonds. That was Chris Carpenter's first year in St. Louis. You had Jason Marquis, who came over from the Braves.
Nope,
Woody Williams, Matt Morris. I know some people think Matt Morris is kind of overrated. I kind of agree. You were born in 2004? Yes, I was. There's a strikeout. 8 strikeouts now for Sasaki. And now bring in Lars Nootbaar. Let's see, Nootbaar is 27. So do the math. Oh, you were born in 2000? Oh, that was another good year for the Cardinals. That was the year Walt Jocketty, he brought in a lot of guys in that offseason. They brought in, Mike Matheny, future manager. You got Fernando Vina, Darryl Kyle, Anthony Banda coming in and out of the bullpen. Jim Edmonds, who I just mentioned, he was traded to the Cardinals in spring training. And then he decided that he loved St. Louis so much that Walt Jocketty gave him an extension, and he stayed in St. Louis since up until 2007, and then he got traded again. Your voice seems like you're 35. I don't know if I want to take that as a compliment, or I don't know if that's an insult, but thank you. I'm not 35, I'm 21. That's how old Albert Pujols was when he debuted. But yeah, 2000 and 2004, both really good seasons to be a Cardinals fan, I'm sure. It's a compliment. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Now, I'd appreciate it if we could take the lead. Will Smith fouls it off. He's 2 for 2, 2 walks. Anthony Banda, who plays for the Dodgers in real life, he was on waivers. I kid you not. I picked him up. Will Smith just takes a walk again. Pujols is a go. Yes, sir. I'll admit I'm a little too young to remember Pujols, like when he was with St. Louis, like the first time. Because I didn't, like when I started getting into the Cardinals, like he was already with the Angels. But I remember him like a little bit like in the World Series in 2011. Like when he had the three home runs versus the Rangers. And then when he came back in 2022, obviously that was just so cool. Best player in the MLB for sure. The 2022 Cardinals, like that was a really fun team to watch. I'll admit, when they lost to the Phillies, that kind of puts a damper on things because like I really wish it would have been so cool to like make a deep playoff run with Pujols and Molina and Wainwright and Goldschmidt, Arenado, all those guys. But nope, it wasn't meant to be. One-two pitch to Edman, that's fouled away. Tommy Edman, he was a big part of that 2022 Cardinals team. One-two pitch, drop third strike. Herrera throw to first in time. We're already going to the 7th inning. Damn, this game's flown by quick. Contreras, Walker, Arenado all due up for the 7th inning. Got to get some runs going. Get some more offense against Sasaki. It's 3-1. Dodgers. You saw him play in Pittsburgh. 296 home run. Oh, that's cool. Well, let me pull this up. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That you got to see Pujols hit a home run. I'm pretty sure that was cool. Super excited to watch him live. Do the Cardinals play tonight? No, they got the night off. I think they're playing the Cubs this weekend. They'll be at home all next week. Cubs, Rockies, and the Yankees all coming to town. How do you feel about Chaim Bloom coming in next year? Taking over for John Mozeliak as the new president of baseball operations or whatever funny term special terms that they use. Chaim Bloom, he
now batting third base.
Yeah, Chaim Bloom, he was with with the Red Sox for a while. He's the reason why Mookie Betts is a Dodger. He didn't really do too much, I feel like, in Boston. Oh, you don't know who that is? That's fine. I don't think a lot of people really know who he is. But yeah, he'll be taking over. If you know who John Mozeliak is, he's going to be taking over for him next year. He'll running the Cardinals and everything. 2-2 pitch to Arenado. Foul away. I guess the Cardinals kind of regretted not training him. You know who Mookie Betts is? That's good. I feel like a lot of people know who Mookie Betts is.
We got full count.
Count's full to Arenado. Kind of glad that he ended up staying in St. Louis. And works the walk. It's a 2-out walk to Arenado, and Burleson's coming up. He hasn't really done anything at the plate in this series. 1 for 6. Are you from St. Louis? No, I'm not from St. Louis. I wish I was from St. Louis. That'd be cool. I'm from Illinois. Not Chicago, I promise. I'm from the central part of Illinois. If you know where Champaign and Decatur is, or Bloomington, Peoria, yeah, I'm from that area. Here's Phil Maton, someone who got traded in real life to the Rangers. He did not get traded in this. Oh, you live in Kansas City? Oh, well, nice. Oh, you used to live in Kansas City. Kansas City, they got all those fountains out there in Kansas City. I think they got, like, correct me if I'm wrong, they got like that one big fountain, and it lights up and everything, and it turns red during football season when the Chiefs are playing, and then it'll turn blue when the Royals are playing. Always wanted to visit Kansas City. My
That's a ball.
I got family who live in Kansas City. Jose Alvarado warming up in the bullpen. But yeah, no, I'm not from St. Louis. I got an aunt and an uncle who live in Collinsville. That's in the St. Louis area. Or if you know where Southern Illinois Edwardsville is, Edwardsville's in that area too. Counts 3-2 to who's up that? Andy Pages. Yep, Andy Pages. Strike 3 call. Cardinals bullpen's been lights out here today versus the Dodgers. I wish the bats were lights out, but that's just me. So yeah, where I'm from, when it comes to baseball, it's all Cardinals and Cubs around here. White Sox fans are like super rare. You'll occasionally get like Reds fans and Brewers fans. You live in Virginia now, but you used to live in Ohio. Oh wow, so you've been all over the place, haven't you? Freeman, it's a fly ball into right. Look out, Mr. Usher. It's gonna hit you in the head. Foul away, 3-2. Freddie works a walk. Now bring in Kim. He's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Second baseman, Hassan Kim.
Foul away, it counts 1-2. I was scared when I popped in here because I thought you were a Dodgers fan. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not a Dodgers fan. There are players on the Dodgers that I like, but I'm not like a Dodgers fan.
For the Dodgers,
Nope, I like St. Louis.
number 49, Blake Trinan.
I know they're kind of not. They're not doing so hot this year, but it is what it is, you know. Blake Trinan comes in to face Mason Wynn. Thank heavens. Dodgers are now going to their bullpen. Did I do a promo read or not? I don't think I did. Been to St. Louis to watch a ball game. Oh, me too. I've been to a handful of Cardinal games over the years. Here's Ezekiel Duran. Cardinal themed tickets. Great way. This is a great time to talk about them. Cardinal themed tickets are a great way to get access to exclusive promotional items and fan events. For details and full lists of dates, visit cardinals.com/theme. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. Oh, never mind. Hang on a second.
Catcher Ivan Herrera.
Where is it? I thought the Cardinals had a promo or something going on this week, or this month of August. Oh, wait, they do. On August 15th and August 17th, it'll be Chris Carpenter bobblehead night at the ballpark, presented by Amarin. And then August 17th, you have a chance to win a Cardinals purse. A nice purse. You can put your wallet, put your keys in there, all that type of stuff. All you ladies out there looking for a new purse. Visit Busch Stadium August 17th when Aaron Boone, Aaron Judge, Anthony Volpe, and the New York Yankees are in town, and you can win yourself a purse, a nice purse, and a Chris Carpenter bobblehead. I don't have a Chris Carpenter bobblehead. I've got a few bobbleheads. None of them are Chris Carpenter. I've got Wainwright. I've got Molina from the 2006 World Series. I've got Matt Carpenter. I got Carlos Martinez.
Up next,
Dexter Fowler.
third baseman.
Mike Shannon, who was the Cardinals announcer on the radio for a number of years. Dexter Fowler, Michael Wacha. What other bobbleheads I got? One from 1982 with Bruce Sutter and Darryl Porter.
Nope, that's a ball.
That was the closer and catcher for the 1982 Cardinals. Will Vest warm up in bullpen? Wacha was very good. Yes, he was. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Wacha because I loved him during his rookie season in 2013, and then 2014 when he gave up. He was on the mound during the Travis Ishikawa home run versus the Game 5 of the NLCS versus the Giants in 2014. Oh, I hated him for that. It's like, what are you doing? Well, I hated Matheny for that even more because it's like, so Wacha was hurt going into the playoffs in 2014, so like, he didn't pitch at all for like 2 weeks. And Matheny decides, yo, Wacha, you're going to pitch the 9th inning at Game 5. Like, forget Trevor Rosenthal, forget whoever else was in the bullpen. We want Wacha. And I remember thinking at the time, it's like, okay, that's kind of a weird move. You know, bringing in somebody who hasn't pitched in like 2 weeks in a playoff game. And so Wacha goes out there, he gives up a base hit, leads off the game.
We got a full count.
I think he walks a guy, he gets the first out. And then he faces Travis Ishikawa, 2-0 count, boom. Hits it to right field, and Giants won the pennant that year. I'm still a little salty about that. 10-year-old me was not very happy that night. But we're going to go to the 9th inning. Cardinals need last chance for the Cardinals to get something going offensively. Here against the Dodgers, Tanner Scott comes in out of the bullpen. You've been to Wrigley Field, Progressive Field, PNC Kauffman. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I've only been to one stadium, that's Busch. And then I've been past Atlanta, but I've never been to a Braves game. Blooper in the left center field, and coming in to make the catch is Moniak. And the Dodgers are 2 outs away from winning this game. Here's Nootbaar, 0 for 3. Struck out, flew out, and grounded out, and 3 trips in the plate. Or at the plate, I should say. Nootbaar 1 for 7 lifetime versus Tanner Scott. brought in this year, or during the offseason by the Dodgers. I remember last year he got traded to the Padres, and they gave up like a bunch for him. I don't know what it is, but the Padres GM, dude, what's up with him and like prospects? Like, what do those Padres prospects do to him? Like, did they sleep with his wife or something? Dupart strikes out. Cardinals 1 out. Dodgers 1 out away from getting the win. But yeah, what are those Padres prospects, like, what do they do to him? Like, did they sleep with his wife? Did they look at him funny? You know, were they...
Ball 2.
I don't get it, man. 2-2 the count to Contreras. Contreras, sorry, I meant almost spit everywhere.
3-2.
Count is full. Why are the Guardians cheating? I don't know. They just like to gamble, man. I don't know what it is. Like they just like gambling or making bets on themselves. I don't know. Fly ball to left field. This should do it. And the Dodgers take 2 out of 3 from the Redbirds, a 3-1 winner. And that's all we got for you here today on Let's Talk Sports for Cardinals baseball. Unfortunately, it ends with the loss, but we'll be back tomorrow night when the Cardinals will take on the Cubs. Roki Sasaki picks up the win. He had like a 7-inning performance. Sonny Gray with the loss. Tanner Scott picks up his 31st save of the year. And like I mentioned earlier, that's all I got for you here today on Let's Talk Sports for Cardinal Baseball. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like. Best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new here and if you enjoy the content. More Cardinals franchise coming your way. That said, take care, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Dodgers win.